I get it. Being a busy professional means time is tight. Between work, family, and everything else on your plate, finding time to focus on your health can feel impossible. But the truth is, it only takes a small, consistent habit to make a huge difference in your fitness and overall well-being. Today, I'm going to share 10 simple 1-minute fitness habits that will completely transform your body in 2025. These habits are perfect for time-poor, low-energy, busy professionals looking to make real progress without sacrificing the schedule. So stick around, and at the end of this video, I'll share a completely free quiz that will help you pinpoint what's holding you back and show you exactly what steps to take for best results next year, or this year, of course. Before we dive into the habits, let me tell you a story about one of my old clients, Jack. Jack was the definition of busy professional. He was working long hours, had a family at home, and felt like he had no time for himself. He told me he couldn't imagine how he'd ever fit fitness into his life without completely burning out. But here's the thing, Jack didn't need a massive overhaul. He needed simple, time-efficient habits that would actually fit into his busy routine. So once we implemented the right strategies, his energy levels skyrocketed and he made incredible progress. If he can do it, so can you. So on that note, let's dive into the 10 1-minute fitness habits that you can easily start today. Number 1, drink water before coffee. If you're anything like me, coffee is probably the first thing you think about when you wake up. But here's the thing, your body needs hydration before it needs caffeine. After 7 or 8 hours sleep, which you should be getting, your body is dehydrated. And slamming coffee first thing can actually dehydrate you further. Instead, I recommend start your day with a large glass of water. Make sure you've got some electrolytes in there too. You can get those easily online. And try and make sure it's at least half a litre. I found that doing this not only wakes me up more naturally, but it extends the benefits of caffeine, keeping my energy levels steady throughout the morning. Of course, I will then have my coffee soon after too. Number 2, track your energy levels instead of just your weight. Weighing yourself daily can be useful for tracking trends, and don't get me wrong, I do get some of my clients to do this, but while focusing on the scale can lead to a little bit of frustration, I'm sure you've been there. Instead, make a habit to track your energy levels as well. Are you feeling sharp, focused, and energized? Or are you dragging yourself through the day? My client used to obsess over his weight, but once we shifted his focus on how he felt and performed, everything then clicked. Tracking energy gives you a more holistic overview, I suppose, of your progress, because it's not just about looking good, as we know, it's about feeling great too. There's a reason why people say that being ridiculously low percentage body fat, and trust me, I've been there, doesn't actually help you anymore. Being lean is great, but being really lean isn't. Number 3, 1 minute of bodyweight squats. Every half an hour. If you're sitting at a desk all day, your body is suffering more than you realize, trust me. One simple habit I recommend to my clients is standing up every hour and doing 1 minute of bodyweight squats. Bodyweight squats is just an example. If you want to do more upper body, you could do some push-ups or whatever form of exercise you want to do, which is easily accessible. It doesn't sound like much, but this simple movement counters the effect of sitting and gets your blood flowing a little bit as well. After my client started doing this, he noticed he felt less stiff and had more energy throughout the day. It's quick, it's easy, and it's actually a great way to sneak in some movement during your busy day and burn an extra few calories. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend this to people who are on a building site, but if you're someone who's sat at a desk all day, just like I'm doing now, try every 45 minutes to an hour, set a timer on your phone, and just go after it, even if it's like 20 reps. Number 4, batch your tasks with walking meetings. Time is your most valuable asset, as we know, so why not batch boring tasks with some low intensity movement? Instead of just sitting through every phone call or Zoom meeting, take those meetings on the go. Walk around your office, outside, or even in the house while you're on the phone. This is one of the easiest ways to increase your daily steps and again, burn an extra few calories without even thinking about it. My client Jack, who I referenced before, started taking all his non-video meetings as walking meetings, and hitting 10,000 steps a day became quite easy. Number 5, brush and floss after dinner to avoid snacking. Late night snacking is a killer when it comes to wanting to get in great shape. One simple trick to stop the cravings is brushing or flossing your teeth right after dinner. Not only does it signal to your brain that you're done eating, but the minty flavour also makes food taste much less appealing. I know for a fact there's been times where I've had even just juice after I've brushed my teeth because of the strong sweet taste. It doesn't taste very good, and especially if it's something which does have calories in, it's going to taste even worse as well. So trust me, nothing tastes good after a mouthful of mint toothpaste. My client used to snack every night while watching TV, as I'm sure you do too. Once he started brushing right after dinner, he found it much easier to stay on track and avoid mindless eating. Trust me, give this one a trick. Number 6 is to lay out your gym clothes the night before. Have you ever skipped a morning workout because you just weren't feeling it or you were just too tired? Here's a hack to overcome that. Lay out your gym clothes the night before. It's a visual cue that helps build the habit of showing up even when you're not motivated. Jack used to hit snooze and skip his early workouts, but once he started prepping his gym clothes the night before, and I've been doing this for a long time as well, he found it much easier to stick to his routine. It sounds simple, but it works. It's one less thing to think about at 6 or 7 a.m. if you are training in the morning. Number 7, stretch for just 1 minute after sitting. If you're sitting at a desk for long periods, make it a habit to stretch for just 1 minute after every work block. If I'm being completely upfront, I'm probably going to do it after recording this video because I've been sat at this desk for quite a while. So do a quick chest opener, touch your toes or reach for the sky, wherever it may be where you can loosen up some tighter muscles. Anything that breaks up the tightness that comes from sitting for long periods of time. This was also a game changer for my client Jack. After adding these quick stretches into his day, he felt looser, reduced his tension, headaches, and even saw improvements in his workouts. Stretching for just 1 minute after sitting for long periods can really add up over time. Number 8, time your rest periods for efficiency. One of the easiest ways to waste time in the gym is by not paying attention to how long you're resting between sets. If you're short on time, use a timer on your phone to keep your rest periods somewhere between 45 to 90 seconds, of course depending on the movement, depending on your workout and your goal, and the intensity of course as well. Jack used to spend way too long scrolling between sets, as I'm sure you have too. You'll finish your set, you'll pick up your phone, and you'll just endlessly scroll through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever it may be. And before you know it, it's been 6 or 7 minutes. Once he started timing his rest periods, his workouts became more efficient and he could get in and get out of the gym faster. Number 9, show up every day, even if it's just for 1 rep. If you're struggling to get to the gym, make it a habit to just show up, even if you only commit to doing 1 rep. This sounds ridiculous, but this trick gets you past the mental barrier of starting. Once you've done 1 rep, you'll often find the motivation to just keep going. Jack used to talk himself out of workouts, and I'm sure you have too, but he thought that he didn't have the energy. But once he committed to just showing up and doing the first rep, he found that more often than not, he'd finish the entire session. Showing up is half the battle, as we all know. I'm sure you've been there. You've got a workout scheduled into your diary and you come up with every excuse under the sun in your mind as to why you can't go. Just show up, say that you're going to do 1 rep and then you're going to leave. More often than not, you will stay. Number 10, start small but stay consistent. As we all know, as the old cliche goes, consistency is key. You don't need to completely overhaul your entire life to see results. Start small, just 1 minute at a time, and build from there. Whether it's drinking more water, doing a few squats, or getting in a quick stretch, those small habits will compound over time. This goes back to Jack and his transformation. It didn't come overnight, I'll be completely transparent. It was the accumulation of these small, consistent habits that made all the difference. Start with just 1 habit and stick to it. The results will come. 10 simple 1-minute habits that can transform your body in 2025. None of these habits will take more than 60 seconds, I promise, but together, they can have a massive impact on your fitness, energy, and overall well-being. If you're ready to actually take your progress to the next level and do something about it, click the link below to take my free body health and performance quiz. It'll help you figure out exactly what's holding you back and give you a personalized plan to hit your goals in 2025. Oh, and before you go, this video somewhere over here will absolutely help you move in the right direction. Packed with more tips to help you make the most of your time and get in amazing shape. See you there.